Yes, indeed, 842. Welcome back. You're looking at a live shot, a view from the Century Plaza Hotel and Spa on Burrard Street. We always love having dogs in studio, especially when they do incredible work and give back to the community. Sometimes they're a little rambunctious, aren't they?
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, Mike Annan there. He's the executive director with the PTSD Service Dog Program. And James Lippert, you're a veteran of over 35 years of military experience. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having us.
And the dogs, of course. We've got Andy and Sky. Now, Sky is a puppy in training, right?
Sky is a puppy in training, yes, for all three streams of our training. Autism support for youth, visually impaired, and PTSD as well.
That's the thing. It's not just sort of the traditional guide dog anymore that, you know, there's that image of the person that's visually impaired with the dog walking down the street. It is so much broader now. And James, talk to me about, first of all, your experience and when you're diagnosed with PTSD, how did you get to the point where you had Andy to be able to help you get through that?
Well, through the computers experiences, being able to go online and research different things, we found Vancouver Island Compassion Dogs, and my wife supported me through the whole program with my doctors, and a year and a half later, here I am.
And what made you think that it would be a good idea to have like an animal companion like this?
I've always had animals, and my last one passed away, and I sort of triggered and went down quite a bit. I don't think too much, but a lot of my family says a little different.
And a lot of times, people struggling with PTSD, there's depression, there's inactivity. Having a dog just enables you to get outside, gives you an excuse to go take a walk, right?
It does. It allows me, and also this training that I've been received through Vancouver, they come from the island Tuesdays and Thursdays, and for a year you're committed to training with the dog. And we just finished last month it's a total 3-year program with the dog from the start to the finish.
Incredible. And Mike, tell us about the complexity of the training program. I mean, these dogs start very young, and I mean, they do some incredible work.
Absolutely. So we purpose breed, raise, and train all the puppies for our streams of training that go into service. Then they spend 15 months training in volunteers' homes throughout our communities. So we don't kennel any of our dogs. They're raised in folks' homes. They attend classes with our instructors, and they go through all their parameters of pre-service dog training. Once they hit 15, 16 months old, they then go into what we call advanced training for either of our 3 streams. For children with profound autism, visually impaired, or folks with an operational stress injury, which would be our PTSD service dog stream.
And what are the kind of duties that they do to help alleviate the problems that these people face?
So all our dogs are trained to do specific tasks to mitigate symptoms. In our PTSD program, our dogs learn to wake our clients up from nightmares, reorientate them, grounding and pressure tasks. They learn to remind them when to take medication. But the most important thing is, just as you can see the puppies get into some mischief, the most important thing is just getting people back and included into their communities and giving their accessibility back into their communities as well.
You want them to be functioning members of society.
That's right, yeah.
And James, when I see you look at Andy, there's a bond there. So talk to me about how you established that with this beautiful dog.
Well, first establishment was we introduced to many different dogs, or a few different dogs. And then I decide what dog I would like. The team puts together, they go over it, and then they choose which dog they think, and it was the same ones, because as soon as I seen Andy's eyes, it was the first thing that popped in mind. And after having old English sheepdogs not being able to see eyes, it was quite comforting to have a set of eyes, and he's got a set of eyes that you take your last bite of your chocolate bar if he could.
The eyes have it. And Mike, tell us about a very special fundraising initiative that's coming up in September.
Yeah, so all of our programs rely on fundraising and community fundraising events, special events. We work really hard to raise money for our programs. We have a very special event coming up September 1st. It's our first annual motorcycle polka ride that's going to run from Ladner, BC through the Fraser Valley and Delta.
Very cool.
You can register at bcguidedog.com or find us on our website at bcanalbertaguidedogs.com.
Oh, outstanding. And will Andy be there?
Yes, he will. Andy will be there on the motorcycle and in a sidecar.
Excellent. Well, hoping for sunny skies that day. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Keep up the great work.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, come back.